We're in Germany at a Luftwaffe headquarters from World War II with the 18 Max. Ooh, but we just found a beautiful French canteen. And according to him, and I think he's right, it's a World War I canteen. We found these before, there's just a cork that goes up there. Very nice. This it's a bit of a surprise to find it here. It's close to the border, must say, but still a bit of a surprise to find it here. Cool. But I just found a burn pit with all these several items in there. They're all melted, but we managed to get out this, which has, well, it's pretty much intact, so kind of nice. He's just chopping away. Hard work. Just a quick update. We managed to make this huge pit. And all these burned items come out, like this one. Lots of these food cans. And we have some glass mine lids. We also find the bottom halves, but they're usually smashed up to pieces. We actually found two good ones, and of course the feather, I showed you that before. And the round thingy, where is it? Alright, little mystery item, need to clean it up when we get back. But as you can hear, it's all glass that comes out. And all these melted pieces. This is actually the bottom of the glass mine. No, this is the top, this is the bottom. And the owner already said that this was here, and he also told us that there are more in the forest, the next forest. In the forest that's a little bit further. By the way, before I forget, the channel almost has 50,000 subscribers, which is very nice. And let's have a celebration, okay? If it reaches 50,000, I'll do something cool on the Facebook page. I'll throw in a couple of nice little World War II relics and some goodies. So check out the Facebook page, it's right up there. And the Instagram page is right down there. We're trying to look at the other side of the pit, and as you can see, it's hard work. Find tons of things. Smashed in. Lots of glass. Found this lid, and if you see my videos, you've seen I found this before with Chris. This is a bakelite top of a Zunderbusche, a detonator for well, a very large caliber artillery round. And perhaps there's even some markings. But finding nice small items. Oh, sorry, pressed you off. Finding small, nice items like these little medicine capsules and these little bottles. So yeah, doing good. But we just hit a jackpot here. All these little glass items come out. in one piece, I wanted to say, but hey, that's not proof. But he also found this in a very old Coca-Cola bottle, very nice, and a sunglass glass. Let me just put this away, and found some other things as well right here, including a beer bottle. And to prove to you that, well, it already proved that the GIs were here, of course, because of the Coke bottle, but also no deposit, no return. Douglas, man, he found two, and this one doesn't have the brand underneath, not to be refilled. Well, I'll bet they didn't. Another one. So he has a good spot right now. Nice. Just a little roundup what I found in the hole. This one has some writing on it. Woodbury. This one has also some writing on it, and it says US patented. Well, and a number. A couple of closed ones. A couple of little jars. A couple of buttons. Part of the sunglasses. Oh, this is a bottle top. Button. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. I thought this was a rock or a pebble, but it actually has some writing on it. Don't know, bar of soap. Patrick, denk jij? Slijpsteentje.
Ja.
Oh, gamble. Oh, no. Gambury, Sambury, Samburg. Well, if you know, let me know in a comment, okay? It feels like a soapy thing. So it probably is. Let me know, okay, if you know. Just stumbled upon what I think and I hope is a dump pit, a garbage pit from World War II. First I found a hinge from a gate, which sounds stupid, and then I had a little assistant running around, and he took it with him to go see Patrick to show what we got. But I found a tube just now, and little assistant took that as well, and I just found this, and I think it's World War II. Let's hope it's World War II, and there's more, so let's see what comes out. So there's the hinge I was talking about. Looks like a hinge from a gate. And the tube. Yeah, this has to be World War II. This is, I think it's German. Should it? See if I can. No, it is not. You can probably tell as well. Let me see if I can focus. There's English writing on there. Cool. You Americans probably recognize the brand. Nice. Struggling to get everything out of the hole. So far we came across the tube, already showed you that, and all these tin can lids. I'll show you this, and there's something big here, right there, but it's completely stuck, and I'm giving up. I've been working at it for like 45 minutes or so with my little assistant right here. He's called Benjamin. Lovely little guy, and we've been trying to get this out, but as you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but we already made a dent in it just by pressing it, so I think it's Yeah, not sure. It's probably a bucket or something, and don't want to spend another hour digging out a bucket. Costing me too much energy. So if you want a bucket, let me know. I'll send you the GPS coordinates and you can dig it out yourself. On second thought, don't ask me. A lot of people ask me where I dig, but no, can't tell you. It's not my spot. It's Patrick's spots. Anyway, giving up. Patrick just came over and said, "Get out of the way, you wuss." He started digging. So yeah, I know my place again. Know where I'm at. Emmer. Een vaatje. Little barrel. No. Yeah, it's a little barrel.
Een oventje. Er staan pootjes op.
An oven. Oh yeah, right. That's why the underneath is open. There's a slit right there. Huh. Glad Patrick came by. Another mystery solved.
Goed kennis.
Yeah. That's what I meant with the slit. That's why you put the little bricks in. Little wood bricks. Yeah. A massive shout out to Dave from Canada. Thank you so much, Dave, for your very generous donation. He pointed out that I should mention this more on video. So if you want to make a donation to the channel, please do. The donation button is on the homepage, on the YouTube homepage, or my PayPal is right up there. Feel free to donate. These trips cost a lot of money. It's all coming out of my own pocket, which I don't mind because I like doing this. But if you want to help me out a bit, please do. Thank you. Patrick called me over and he found a US mess tin. It's hard to see because the bit in the state it's in. But especially if you served in the army, you know what it is, right? It's those both sides that are separated by this little, what is it? Little dent here where you can fold the handle in. Yeah, we found them in better state before. Still nice to find some US relics instead of the German ones. Not a keeper, but still nice find. But we just found a canteen next to the mess tin. Nice, it's in decent shape. Just needs a little bit of oil and a good clean, and can see myself drinking from this while watching TV. First coin of the trip, at least for me. Now Patrick found something, some coins yesterday. No, I shouldn't be rubbing my coins, but I forgot my brush. And it says France. I'll show you a picture after I clean it up. But trying to get a date out of it. Nah, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna show you a picture of it right now. We just stumbled upon this very oddly spot in the middle of the woods, close to the headquarters, and the owner told us about this spot, and he said, well, take a look at there. They just had a big stack of wine bottles, but he's wrong, and Patrick recognized this because these aren't wine bottles. These are pretty rare German Molotov cocktails. And How do I know for sure? Well, you see this grip right here. I don't know if you can see it, was it just dimpled a bit? Let me just see if I can focus for you. See? And it's not a wine bottle, it's to actually have a grip to throw the Molotov cocktail better. And there's even a little marking there, so this is cool. But they're all smashed to bits. This is the bottom, but you got a top here, and I can see why he called it a wine bottle. I don't wanna. I have my gloves, by the way, but so yeah, it would be right there. Patrick's just digging away, see if he can find a complete one, which is gonna be very difficult. Sticking a shovel into the ground here. If you can see, they're everywhere. This one is one of the better ones. But again, they are pretty rare. I've never seen them. Of course, with a metal detector, you won't find them. See, they're all over the place. Just to prove that I'm not wrong, here's another one with the little dent in it. And Patrick said smell it, and it actually smells still like, yeah, like gasoline. So it has to be a Molotov cocktail, I'm convinced. Now let's see if we can dig one up. Patrick just found an almost complete one. Can I see it for a sec? No markings on it?
No.
Well, as you can see, it's very hard to dig here, and the thing is that the GIs, they blew these, well, these ammunition depots, they blew them up. That's why we're just gonna hope for a bottle that has survived that. But this one is good. Very difficult and hard work. You can hear the glass underneath my feet. It's everywhere. And if you stick a shovel inside the hole, you're really crushing the glass. So Patrick managed to get out these two. Not complete, but perhaps we can make them complete. A couple of pieces here. We'll leave these here. And we'll take these two, one of each. So yeah, heading on, moving on. Perhaps we can find some other spot, because according to the owner, there's more. Well, if you think the Molotov cocktail spot was bad, you should have seen this. These are also glass. These are the lids of glass mines, which were used by the Germans in the later period of the war. Extremely dangerous. The entire mine was made of glass, so a metal detector couldn't detect it. And the horrible thing is that in the time X-ray didn't spot glass splinters, so the soldier would have a very tough time dealing with that. Wouldn't blow off his foot, I guess, if I remember correctly, but it would certainly dismember him. And yeah, horrible stuff, but loads of them here. So let's see if we can find a couple of decent ones and bring it with us. It's gonna be hell. Other people have been digging here, as you can see. By the way, these are the bottom. These are the bottoms. So of course this is not in one piece, but let's just say that this was whole, and there would be explosive inside with a little detonator and a little sheet of glass, very thin. I'm not sure if we're gonna find them here because they're very fragile. And this would be on top, like that. And when someone steps on it, so it explodes. Just made this little hole, and I pulled out 18. 18 is my lucky number, so I'll stick to 18. And have to carry them out of the wood, so yeah, I think that's enough. And just need to find the rest now, which is gonna be a bit of a problem because all these balls, they're very hard to find in one piece. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hug each other, and click on the bell below so you get a notice when I'm back online or when the video is uploaded. Facebook up there, Instagram there, and see you guys next time, okay? Thank you for watching. Bye.